In the vast and complex web of the global meat industry, no country consumes or processes more pork than China. As the largest consumer and producer of pork in the world, China handles an astonishing number of pigs every single day, millions in fact. Behind this staggering figure lies a highly industrialized, carefully managed, and technologically evolving system that includes everything from massive breeding farms to ultra-modern slaughterhouses and processing plants. This is a deep dive into how China manages to slaughter, process, and distribute pork at an unimaginable scale, feeding over 1.4 billion people and exporting to many more. China produces and consumes over half of the world's pork. With an annual pork production of more than 50 million tons, the industry revolves around raising and processing around 700 million pigs a year. That means nearly 2 million pigs are slaughtered and processed every single day. This immense demand drives a system of massive efficiency, and the industry is no longer based on backyard farms. Over the past 2 decades, China's pork production has undergone rapid modernization, with mega farms housing tens of thousands of pigs under one roof, and processing plants designed to handle thousands of animals per hour. The journey of each pig starts in large-scale industrial farms, often run by conglomerates like Muyuan, WH Group, which also owns Smithfield in the US, and New Hope Luhe. These facilities are designed for biosecurity and efficiency, often featuring vertical farming systems, multi-story buildings where pigs are raised in stacked floors like residential complexes. Each pig is monitored using digital systems. RFID tags track their health, diet, and growth. AI-based feeding systems ensure optimal nutrition while reducing waste. Automated cleaning and ventilation systems maintain strict hygiene to prevent disease outbreaks, especially after the devastating African swine fever epidemic that reduced the pig population by nearly 40% in 2018 to 2019. Breeding is equally high-tech. Artificial insemination, genetic selection, and computerized breeding programs have become standard. Pigs are raised to reach market weight, around 100 to 120 kilograms, in about 6 months. Once pigs are ready for slaughter, they are transported in temperature-controlled trucks, often across provinces. Animal welfare laws are tightening, and transportation times are monitored to reduce stress and ensure meat quality. Upon arrival at the slaughterhouse, pigs undergo a brief resting period to stabilize stress hormones. This step improves both meat tenderness and food safety. Some high-end facilities even play soft music or adjust lighting to calm the animals, a practice borrowed from European animal welfare standards. Modern Chinese slaughterhouses are massive, highly mechanized, and follow strict hygiene protocols. Facilities can process between 5,000 to 15,000 pigs per day. The process follows a streamlined flow. Stunning and bleeding. Pigs are first stunned with electric or CO2 methods to ensure humane slaughter. Then they are bled quickly by severing the carotid artery. Scalding and dehairing. The carcasses are moved through scalding tanks to loosen hair, then scraped by rotating drums. Evisceration. Internal organs are removed and inspected. Automation helps speed up this step, but human workers are still key in monitoring for defects. Splitting and inspection. The carcass is split into halves and examined by quality control personnel and government inspectors. Chilling. The meat is rapidly cooled to 0 to 4 degrees Celsius within hours to prevent bacterial growth. After chilling, the pork enters the cutting room, where it is broken down into commercial cuts: belly, loin, ribs, shoulders, and hams. Robotic arms, conveyor belts, and blade systems operate in sync to maximize yield. Some facilities also include deep processing units on site. These sections produce sausages, smoked meats, ham, bacon, and pre-marinated cuts ready for supermarket shelves. In many cases, pork byproducts like blood, bones, and intestines are cleaned and used in other products. Nothing is wasted. The final products are vacuum-packed, frozen, or chilled, then sent through a cold chain distribution system. With China's vast geography, maintaining temperature during transit is crucial. Cold trucks, cold warehouses, and even cold loading docks ensure the meat stays fresh. Handling millions of pigs daily means enormous waste, both organic and chemical. Farms and processing plants are increasingly adopting closed-loop systems. Manure is converted into biogas or used as fertilizer. Wastewater is treated through multi-stage filtration and monitoring systems. China is also investing in alternative proteins and lab-grown meat to diversify its food sources. However, pork remains the staple, and improving sustainability in pig processing is a long-term goal. Big data, 5G connectivity, and blockchain are being deployed to integrate the pork supply chain, reduce inefficiencies, and prevent disease outbreaks. The future of pork in China may be a digital one where farms, processors, and consumers are connected through one smart network. The Chinese pork processing industry is a marvel of scale, coordination, and adaptation. From artificial intelligence in breeding centers to surgical-level hygiene in slaughterhouses, every part of the system has evolved to meet one simple goal: feeding 1 billion mouths every day. Yet this achievement does not come without challenges. Sustainability, animal welfare, food safety, and international competition will shape the next chapter. For now, China remains the world's pork capital, operating a machine that never sleeps, slicing, chilling, and shipping millions of pigs daily. This is the hidden engine behind every bowl of pork noodles and every dumpling filled with minced meat. A story of technology, tradition, and tenacity in feeding a nation. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss the next videos on the global food industry. Leave a comment below if you'd like me to create a video on the processing methods of another.